now locked into the 18-Wheeling Podcast.
Hey, Eastbound, you got your ears on? About a few miles past that chicken coop around Yardstick 324, you got a city kitty taking pictures.
A podcast for truckers by truckers. So sit back, hammer down, and turn the volume up. And remember, it's not just a brand, it's a lifestyle.
Thank you, man. This is the 18-Wheeling Podcast. I'm glad y'all here with me, man. Y'all family. Y'all been tapping in, man. I appreciate the support. I appreciate the love. Hey, look. This is a good one right here, man. This is a collaborative thing right here. So I got my brother, man, Don LULU, man. A straight up brother, man. We just connected just on some real time for real, man. We recognize each other as far as being content creators, man, and got right down to it. No games, no playing. Like, one take Drake. We not playing no games out here as truckers, man. We want to, for real, give y'all the game and also give you some comedy. You could go to my brother for that. He good at that, man. He gonna have you laughing, but he still have a serious side to it. It's like putting the medicine in the candy. Don, what's the deal, baby?
What's good with you, bro?
Man, nothing much, man. Nothing much. Where you at with it?
Man, I'm out here in Alabama, man, trying to keep it in the road, man. I want to give a shout out to you, though, man, because for real, though, you really did be supporting us truckers out here, man, and you be looking out for everybody dropping gems, man. I see you doing your thing on TikTok, on YouTube, man. Like it's an honor to be a part of this, for real, though.
Man, we building this together, bro. Like, what? We ain't no bigger than the program, bro, for real. To keep like all 100 on some real shit, bro, just to keep it 100, we all have to support each other because we all coming from the bottom, for real. I don't know, we ain't kicked it about that, but I can tell, I get a vibe when I see a certain person on TikTok. I get a vibe when I see, us, man. Like, trucking is our golden ticket up out this motherfucking since we met. Bro, it's been a good vibe. I haven't kicked it with you physically, but I can tell, bro, you one of them, man. You solid, bro. And it's an honor to have you take time out to just speak and give your insight on the game as trucking as we know it right now,
Straight up. Like I said, I ain't no seasoned vet. I've been out here long enough to know a little something, you know what I'm saying?
For sure. You understand me.
You understand me.
Hey, but no, though, like, we kicked it, and I'm like, bro, what's a topic? You like, hey, I got one. So we strictly rolling off my brother's idea as just being patient and trucking, man. Like, first we want to introduce you. We want to pay you homage, bro. Who are you? Who is Don LULU?
And Don LULU is a family man. Don LULU is a hard-working, dedicated man that real deal like to take care of family and want to see his family make it, survive out here. Type of man that'll put family first. You know what I'm saying? That go before anything. Well, God come first, but family next. You know what I'm saying? Family, everything, the materialistic stuff don't even matter to me. You know what I'm saying? It's all about family out here and keeping God first, man. So that's Don LULU. He also a trucker. Don LULU also dibble and dabble in the podcast. You know what I'm saying? I haven't really put anything out lately because hard times hit, so I had to get back out here on this road. But yeah, man, the hard working, dedicated, God-fearing man. That's Don LULU for you.
Damn, that's real though. Y'all listening, man. Y'all hear what the family man, the guy, like that's well centered, man. That's a well balanced man, especially when you got God and you got a family. So y'all listening, man. Listen to this brother, man. Y'all listen, nah. Listen. So what made you get into trucking, bro?
When I first got in the truck, I got in the truck about 5 years ago, man. I was working at a plant job, and everybody just kept coming up there talking about trucking this, trucking that. And I'm like, man, I'm going to have to try it out. And I was kind of scared to really get out of, you know what I'm saying, my job, you know what I'm saying, that I was in, because like I was married at the time, and, you know, I was kind of scared to change careers and it might fail, you know what I'm saying? So I was kind of nervous about that. But time started to get hard within my job. Like, I just felt like I was being picked with a little bit, you know what I'm saying, by the managers. They was getting new managers and things. So they kind of pushed me out the door a little bit. So I was like, you know, my backup plan was going to be trucking. I already knew that from jump. So before I got fired or anything, I was like, man, just let me go ahead and try this trucking out. So, you know, I went with a trucking company, and they paid for me to, you know what I'm saying, they went on and hired me. You know, I went with rail transport, so they went on and hired me and was paying me to go through training and stuff like that. So I was already an employee. That was the only way I could do it, because like I said, I still had a family, you know what I'm saying, to take care of, so I couldn't really miss getting a paycheck every week. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So that right there was the start of me becoming a truck driver right there.
Damn. Yeah, that's real, bro. We all got a damn testimony, man. And I think, you know, trucking for us, bro, like I said, it's the golden ticket out. I fucking, same thing, bro. I was just getting tired of, like, just hustling and getting fucking caught for real. Like, it's a time where you're going to be smooth with your hustle. You're going to be a smooth operator. Then there's going to be some times, like, when you get hustled out and you start to become the statistic that they got out there. They give you the statistic is, y'all, too, for anybody on that side of the realm and you thinking about trucking, but you just tuning in. The statistic is 2 to 4 years without getting caught, without going to jail, without being completely broke, without getting killed. So the whole thing of it is I became a statistic. After that 4 or 5 years was up, I was seeing people around me get killed. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, it was getting too real for TV, bro. And I'm like, you know what? Let me get the fuck out of here before I become a statistic. And right when I was, like, kind of, like, taking in that energy, I went to jail, like a petty charge. But I knew what time it was. Like, all right, it's time to get the hell out the game, bro, and figure this shit out. Yeah. And like you said, bro, like, I had my son, and then I had an older daughter before that. But the thing was, like, do you really want your kids to see you through bars? Do you want, you know what I'm saying, telling them you in school when your ass locked up, you in college? How long daddy gonna be in college for? Because that nigga he not in college. You feel me? You feel me? So
yeah. I can relate to that too, because, you know, I dibbled and dabbled in that street life too, but it was way before trucking. You know what I'm saying? Luckily, you know, the job before trucking kind of saved me from the street life. It made me want to get up out of it and really change my life for my kids and all that type of stuff. But I know exactly what you're talking about with that street life, though.
Man, it's crazy. So tell them your position in the game is you're not a company driver, right?
No, I'm not a company driver, but I started out as a company driver, though. You know what I'm saying? And one thing I did want to put out there is that, you know, if people trying to start to jump into trucking, everybody gonna tell you they story on trucking. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And one thing that they leave out is that when you first dive into trucking, you ain't gonna be no billionaire. You ain't gonna jump in and just make $10,000 a week like everybody say you gonna do. You know what I'm saying? Like, you real deal have to be. You gotta grind. It's a grind up to that level. You know what I'm saying? So starting out company driver, that was my story. You know what I'm saying? I started out as a company driver, then, you know, mastered the company driver, and then moved on to lease purchase. And like I'm still with a company, but lease purchase taught me the business side of it, and to where I can become an owner operator and things of that nature.
So, okay, I'm glad you said that. So now we get into the meat of our topic, just being patient in trucking. So 2020 versus 2023, right? In trucking.
Yeah.
What was the difference, and what is the difference in the rates and what, you know, everything that you're seeing right now?
Well, around that time, 2020, I was a company driver, so I really didn't understand the rates and things of that nature because I didn't know the business side of it. All I knew was that I was getting paid cents per mile. So the rates and things of that nature, I wasn't being told all that. So I didn't understand the rates then. Now I do. You know, that's where it comes in, at where I had to jump into the lease purchase program, be able to pick my own load and things like that. So I could say in 2020, as a company driver, I probably was making about between 58 cents a mile or 60 cents a mile, somewhere like that.
Mm-hmm. That's straight. That's good. That was good. Hell
yeah. Yeah, that's straight. I feel like now it's going down though. Like compared from I done seen some people say that they making 20-something cents a mile. Now, I couldn't do none of that. You feel me? Like that 20-something cents a mile is out the question. You understand me? Like that's highway robbery. You feel me? Like I can't do that.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? You ain't really, you been gone 2-3 weeks and bring home a $700-800 check, or maybe $6, you know, depending on how many miles you done ran. Like, that's highway robbery right there. So I feel like from 2020 it was better, and 2023 it kind of done went down. With with the rate, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So if you was to predict some shit that's gonna happen in the future off of today, the current state of trucking, what would you say? Like what would you predict it as? In 10 years. 10 years. In 10 years.
In 10 years, I feel like I say, I feel like it's gonna get better. Now, don't get me wrong. It's still gonna have its ups and downs. That's just how the trucking industry goes. You know what I'm saying? Trucking industry it's gonna have ups and downs. You feel me? I don't think like as of right now, the rates are shitty right now. You know what I'm saying? You got some that's getting good rates, and you got some that's not. But I don't think it's gonna always stay like that. I think it's gonna rise. You know what I'm saying? It's just, you know, it's a lot of brokers getting into the game that's trying to dig into truckers' pockets. Mm-hmm. And, you know what I'm saying? It's truckers out here that's accepting cheap rates. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, once they see that us truckers stop accepting them cheap rates like that, and just, you know, learn the game, get the knowledge on what to move this truck for, what's gonna make you the money, then they ain't gonna have no choice but to have to fall in line and be able to get with how we want things to go. You know what I'm saying? But like I say, it's truckers that gotta learn that knowledge to be able to know what rates to choose, what not to choose. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. I'm feeling you, bro. I'm so, like, you giving so much game right now. I dare not want to tell you to, hold up, let's put a price on this episode, right? $4.90, $10.99 for every second. No, you giving out so much, you giving out so many jewels, though, bro, that they gonna take with them. And